Do you think illegal immigrants should be allowed in the United States?
That's the end of the conversation because I don't like the questions that you're asking. That's racism.
Who is Trump racist against?
He's racist against black people, Latin people, Muslim people. He's racist.
Do you know who Louis Farrakhan is?
Yes.
What do you think about him?
I think he's a racist.
You think Louis Farrakhan is a racist?
Absolutely.
What the fuck?
Do you think Donald Trump is a racist?
No, I know Donald Trump's a racist.
What has he said that makes him a racist? Could you tell me?
Everything he said makes him a racist.
Could you give me an example?
Why do you need an example? He has rallies where he fights Mexicans, son. That's racism.
Do you think Trump supporters are racist?
Trump supporters have stepped into a world of hatred. And they gotta start to understand that. All of them. And they'll say the same about us. But the fact of the matter is that, you know, Donald Trump's been this way for a long time. We know the point is they're racist.
Do you know who Louis Farrakhan is?
I know Louis Farrakhan.
Is Louis Farrakhan a racist because
I don't know.
He endorsed Donald Trump?
I can't make statements.
You just said anybody who endorses Donald Trump is a racist.
No, I didn't. The point is they're racist.
You did?
I said, well, I mean, they can be. It's a stupid question.
What do you think about Donald Trump?
He's a fucking racist.
Why shouldn't we build a wall?
Because it's inhumane.
Mexico has a wall built on their southern border. Is Mexico inhumane?
Mexico's got a lot of issues.
Is China also inhumane?
Yeah.
Do you think illegal immigrants should be allowed in the United States?
Yeah. And I'm Jewish.
You're Jewish?
Yeah.
Do you think Trump is a racist?
Yeah, it's obvious he's a racist. His father made all his money from selling to only white people in the 50s.
But what has Trump said?
That's how he made all his money. The media is not going to report on that. His dad is a racist. You don't know anything about that, so research that.
Do you know who Louis Farrakhan is?
That has nothing to do with this, but yes.
What do you think about him endorsing Trump?
How do you know he did that? How do you know that? What's the proof?
He said it in an interview with Alex Jones.
Mr. Trump, I think, is wise to vet anyone coming from that area into America, because the hatred for America is in the streets now. So if those people are refugees and America feels I gotta let 10,000 of them in because America created the problem. Now, if you let them in and you don't vet them carefully, you might be letting in your own destruction.
How do you know that tape was real?
What the fuck?
Anybody can splice a tape who's an expert in video.
Do you think Trump supporters are racist?
Yes. People say, I want to support Donald Trump. They must have a mindset of a racist, because why would you support a man who's a fascist?
Do you know who Medgar Evers is?
Yes.
His brother endorsed Trump on live television on Fox 5.
How do you know that and when?
He said it in a live interview.
So this weekend, wow, was it a big surprise when Evers' younger brother, civil rights activist Charles Evers, endorsed Donald Trump for president. Joining me now from Jackson is Charles Evers, who also served, by the way, as a field secretary for the NAACP. Mr. Evers, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much. I'm also the older brother of Medgar. He was my younger brother.
He was your younger brother. Thank you for correcting us on that.
Right.
I've got to ask you about, given the things that Donald Trump has said, he's wavered on denouncing the KKK and David Duke. He has offended some people with his use of the phrase, the blacks. Your support of him is raising a lot of eyebrows. Why did you decide to endorse Donald Trump?
First of all, my real reason, he's a businessman. And business, I think every elected official should be a business person, because they can provide service for the people they serve. We in Mississippi are one of the poorest states in the nation. And we are the catfish capital of the world. And we have to send our catfish to China to be processed. To me, that doesn't make sense. Why shouldn't we have a catfish processing plant here in Mississippi? Maybe Donald can help us to do that. We also need, I'd like to see Donald Trump bring one of his casinos to Jackson. We need jobs here. And the main reason why I like him, he shoots from the hip. And he doesn't have written speeches and all that kind of stuff. He's just a man and he's above the billionaire. He didn't get there by sitting around waiting on welfare on the corner every month.
How do you know that
Is
that
Charles
wasn't
Edgar's a
real,
racist?
that wasn't spliced together?
It wasn't spliced together. There was no editing. It was an interview that lasted about 5 minutes, I think. And he specifically said, I endorse Donald Trump. And he was
So
against
maybe
Democrats.
Donald Trump gave him some money and he lost his mind.
Do you think illegal immigrants should be allowed in the United States?
Every person who's here is a foreigner or immigrant unless you're a Native American.
But illegal immigrants, do you think we should allow
I'm an
illegal
anarchist.
immigrants in
I
the
don't
United
define
States?
things by the laws made by fascist and genocidal white racist old men.
You're fucking a white.
Do you think we should build a wall?
No,
Why not?
because it's a waste of money and it's racist,
Racist.
It's racist to
homophobic,
build a wall?
and it's stupid.
Did you know that China has a wall on their border? Is
I just
China
answered
racist
your
as well?
question.
Is Mexico racist?
Do you know what an anarchist is?
You're not answering my question. What do you think about Donald Trump?
I believe that his politics is bull, for one.
Do you think Donald Trump discriminates against Muslims?
Yes, he does.
What makes you say that?
Well, society is society, and society basically think they're bad people when all they really are is just peaceful people.
Do you think Donald Trump discriminates against Muslims? Donald. Do you think Donald Trump is a racist?
Yes, I do.
What makes you say that?
Well, the fact that he throws out black people from his rallies, what more can you say? Is prime example. Racist.